Good morning, I am Mrs. Polanski. Today we're going to talk about making sock puppets for our sock puppet projects. So today we're going to create our puppet. You will put eyes on your puppet, you will secure the mouth for your puppet, and you'll add one character accessory for your puppet. We will use our sock puppets for 3 performance projects for this grading term. We will do voice and diction exercises, we will play puppet party, and we're all going to write in teams a script for the What Kind of Spy Am I project, all right? So let's gather up our stuff and get working on our sock puppets. I asked everyone to bring a clean sock to school by today, okay? Clean sock. Why? Because you're going to stick your hand in your sock. If everyone would work with me on the first step. You're going to take your sock puppet, we're going to learn how to make the mouth. Put your hand in your sock, and you're going to take the toe of the sock and kind of push it in between your thumb and your fingers. So inside the sock, your hand looks like this. Your hand makes kind of a flat C shape. The thumb moves, and that's the jaw, okay? So your thumb moves underneath your sock, that's the jaw, and the top part of your fingers, that makes the face. Okay, so everybody do that with your sock. Right, so you're going to make a mouth. See, now I'm a puppet. Okay. We're going to take a needle and thread, and we're going to secure the mouth on each side with a couple of tack stitches. So I've got some pre-threaded needles up here, and I'm going to stick that through this side. It's kind of like the cheek for the puppet. I'm going to put a couple of stitches down and secure the mouth. A secure mouth means that every time you take the puppet off and on your hand, you will be able to always go back and have a mouth. That's a secure mouth, okay? I'm going to sew the other side here. A couple of tack stitches. I'll be happy to come around and help you. Be careful if you're not used to sewing with needles, okay? Be careful because needles can hurt you. You can have a friend do this part for you while you hold the mouth in place in your puppet. You can have a friend come by and sew the cheeks together for you. Okay. There's our mouth. Yes, question? You got your mouth doing okay? All right, there you go. That's a good mouth shape. Okay.
Can you help? Wait.
I can come help in just a second.
Can't you help me?
Yes, I can help you. I'll come sew for you. So I have a good mouth shape here now. We're going to add eyes, and I have stick-on eyes. There's 2 ways to do eyes. You can do stick-on eyes like I'm going to do, or we can make eyes out of pom-poms or almost anything you can think of. You can also draw some eyes on your sock with a marker. I'm going to take 2 eyes here and stick them on my sock. In the interest of time here. There we go. Okay. So now I have a mouth that moves, and I have 2 eyes. So now it really starts to look like a face, right? We want to give our puppets some character. So what are some accessories we can add to our puppets? Yes?
I made this.
You made a tongue, right? So can I borrow that for a second?
Yes,
Thank you.
Mom.
Okay, so you can stick a little piece in there. Now every time I open the mouth on my puppet, I can see the little pink tongue in there. Okay, that's one addition you can make. I'm going to add a couple other things to my puppet. I'm going to give it a crown. I'm going to make a princess puppet. Okay, so I'm going to take my crown, and probably with the assistance of a friend, I'm going to sew my crown, or you can glue your crown onto your puppet. Okay, so we'll put a couple of tack stitches in here on this to hold that together. And then my crown will sit over here. I'm going to go ahead and take my hand out. Sometimes it's easier to sew without your hand in the puppet. Let me bring this around over here and sew the edge of my crown here so it doesn't go anywhere. Okay, I've got some tack stitches in there. And I'm going to hold my needle here for a sec. Okay, so now I have a completed puppet. I have a mouth, and I took my hand out, and look, I still have my mouth in my puppet. So now I can get my hands back in, and I've got a crown, and 2 eyes, and a mouth. I have a princess. And I can add, I've got some hair here. I could probably glue this on. Now I've really got some character, right? Now this is a very girly looking puppet. Hello, I am the Princess Puppet. What's the princess in Adventure Time? Anybody remember her name? What's her name?
Princess Bubblegum.
Princess Bubblegum, right? There we go. So we've got Princess Bubblegum here.
I watch it a lot.
Cool, all right. I will come around and help you with sewing. I will answer questions. I would suggest that you think about what kind of character you're going to make before you start gluing. Anything that you do can be undone. So don't be afraid to experiment. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. One more question?
Look, I'm going to leave my tongue like this so it looks like the tongue is moving as you talk.
That's a good technique. Tomorrow, when we've all finished our puppets, we will get back to working on specific puppeteering techniques to help tell our story and present our characters. All right? So let's get cracking. Let's get those puppets made. Thank you.